If you did not establish your routine in terms of study, here goes a link that it is in the bio about my new course. I released 3 volumes, okay, that will help you to master the fretboard from the beginning to the advanced level, where you will connect the dots. Things that was just a separate subject, now you will be able to navigate across the whole neck in all the 12 keys in an easy way. So if you are interested to start your ear good, click in the link. What's up, everybody? I hope you all are doing well. Let's go to full cam. Let's go to full cam. Oh, hold on.
Was muted.
I was muted. Your mic is muted. Oh, that was on purpose to make people comment. I'm joking. Sorry, guys. It was my fault. That was actually scenes, the preset scenes on OBS, and that was muted because I was playing. Yeah. And by the way, welcome to our live. And today, just recapping what I said. Sorry, I apologize. So thank you so much, my friend, for letting me know. Thank you so much. And here comes a question for you guys, because the topic of today is really interesting topic. It's about, can $100, €100 plugin beat Quad Cortex 1700 euros? Do you think it can? Hey, how is it going, my friend? Oh, Tommy, thank you. Thank you guys for joining the live. So, what do you think? Was Quad Cortex or AmpliTube that I was playing to Jamie when I opened the live? Do you think that was Quad Cortex or AmpliTube, or each amp was I was playing? Just to give you an idea, I was playing with Mesa Boogie. Yeah. After finishing the live on Saturday, actually, I was asking myself, I need to do something different that I was doing, like with another amp, something like that, just to have like different experience of different amps. So I did one thing today, super cool, that I can establish, like, let's establish like a goal of likes and views in this live. And if we reach it, I can share with you guys one doc that I did for Quad Cortex with all the amp pedals stuff, with the picture of in which unit that was based. Guys, that's fabulous. Like, I'll show you later, but stay on the live because I'm gonna show a lot of things. And the topic of today is AmpliTube, $100, €100 plugin can reach the same tone as Quad Cortex. The preset that I did, not today, was previous days, is this one. Single coil, humbucker, I can mute myself just for you to have a look of how is it going, this preset. Just write in the comment, what do you think it is? Quad cortex, AmpliTube, and just let's start this, okay? So to be fair, we will try to do different stuff today. For example, we'll try to take one amp, try to place it in the same position in the knob, doing then the same thing, try to be most fair as possible using the same mic, cabinet, amp, simple as possible, just to like really have an idea of what's the difference. Can we get a really good tone with like the simple stuff, the simple basic stuff, okay? Or no, we can't, or like, or we have to spend more hours to get a good tone with this unit and that unit, because that's the point. Sounds good, both. I think that's quad cortex. So tell me why you think that's quad cortex. I like your statement, but now I challenge you to give me more reasons to believe in your answer. Like it quad cortex because this and that. Like it because of the feeling, or because it's like a organic sound that you could listen, or it because of like the way the distortion sounds. Because I'll be honest with you, the way one sounds in terms of distortion to the other, I can definitely like say, okay, that's for me, it's like more close to organic sounds of the real amp. There's a bit difference between them, I will tell you later, okay? But let's go, let's start. So write in the comment, do you want me to start with quad cortex first or AmpliTube first? Do you want me to start like placing the preset first on this or the other unit? I've got an AmpliTube and it sounded higher quality than mine. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you one thing. You said AmpliTube, that you have AmpliTube. Okay, that's good. Let's start with that then. Let's jump to that. Actually, I have to. Okay. I'm gonna show you this, my friend. I definitely has this shared with everyone. You can just go in ToneNet and type this thing here. Wait, hold on. It calls, I think it calls this one, 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗀𝗏. Guys, I have to be honest. Before I bought my quad cortex, I play with this. I just create this tone, and wow, it sounds really good. Let's just have a look of what do I have here first. It's a bit lower. Let me see what I can do it for you. It's a bit lower, but the AmpliTube is on maximum. So everything on maximum. Maybe if I volume up this. No, this does not make any difference there. Yeah, AmpliTube is on maximum. Maybe if I go here, it's on maximum as well. I can give more output, but it's gonna change. Yeah. let's be honest, we cannot say that this sounds cheap or bad. It sounds really good. Like, you can definitely record a lot of videos, do a lot of things, jamming, study, like with this tone. It's incredible. Like, I share this in my ToneNet if you guys like it. It has different types like delay, a plate if you want to change, like. It's really nice. Rotary, I love the rotary. Another reverb here if you like it. It's insane, like many things. Bless you, love. It's insane. So thank you guys for joining the live, and let's dive. If you like this preset, just go in ToneNet and type that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏. You're gonna see a lot of preset made by me if you write 𝗏𝗏𝗏. I just shared that for free, guys. Just give a like, you know, share with your friends, and also record a video using that and tag me on Instagram. Okay, so I'll go start with like things that are clean, let's say, and I want to try the Princeton one because I really like this this amp, to be honest. It's one of my favorite amps. It's cool because here we have like what I love in AmpliTube is that you really feel like you have the amp with you, you know, like you can twin the buttons, you can see what is it. You don't have like that gibberish type of name that you have to create, as I did a doc saying like this is bass, this and that, because there they place 𝗚𝗂𝗏𝗏75XW. Like, what is that? Like, it's a license plate? It's like a scientist name of a galaxy or a planet. What is that? You know, it bothers me a bit. So that's why I create like a file with everything. You know what I mean? Like everything on that. And let's try this first. I really wish you guys listen this a bit louder than what it is. Let me just think how I can do this, because here it's showing that AmpliTube is low and I don't want to. Okay, we keep going. If it's too low, you let me know, but let's first do the thing proper. So I'm using here
the input. If you
the input of AmpliTube is on maximum.
okay.
There's not much more I can do. Look, let's do the preset now, the fair one, in a fair way. So we're gonna go in on room here. We're gonna use nothing but close it. So I would be really fair to actually mute this because we do not want nothing. We're gonna use a dynamic 57 because I also have there. And I think we have condenser 414. Let's use the same. Yeah, these two microphones because I think we have there as well. Then we can use the same, but really the same thing. We're gonna try the same thing. Princeton, let's play everything. This one should be at least 70.5. Let's place treble bass at noon, as you say, at noon. Reverb 0. Yeah, well, it's gonna be 1, but fair enough. Okay. I have to be honest that Sounds incredible, incredible. And oh, hold on, that's not the thing. I'm just trying to find my okay. I'm trying to find like the cabinets that I need for my printing tone in my Cortex should be really the same as it. So as you can listen from this one. Or maybe, let me see if I just place this thing here. I think I got it now. Now we're gonna listen louder. Yeah. Much better now. Yeah, much better now. So that's printing tone. And look at the sound if I just switch to humbuckers in my signature guitar. Look. Sounds cool, right? Sounds really good. So let me see if I have something now on my Cortex, the same style. Let's jump to the Cortex and do the same idea, same stuff. Here, I just need to find something. Okay, like this. We're gonna do this, amp, and then go on printing tone. By the way, you are curious to see my doc? I can show you guys. Where are you, boy? It's here. Okay, here it goes. Let me see, where can I go? Okay, from here, I guess. So these are the doc. However, look how cool it is. I have everything with me. So like I have the device category, the name, what is based on, and a picture for us to have a look, you know, look at this, look at this. Oh boy, I'm crazy. Everything, you know, like whatever you want. This is the captures V2, this is the capture V1, so you have all the stuff, and the better, the guitar amps, so they are here. I spend a bit of time doing it, you know, because that's cool. Like you go and see, and oh, okay, this is the, for example, they have like the name. For example, my first impression when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, we have orange amp, and I was like, oh, maybe that's the 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 or something like that. And then I end up understanding that no, that's not the orange, and I was so frustrated. I was like, come on. I thought it was. So what I was checking, of course, there is something that I did not do it yet. For example, the guitar cabinets, I did not spend time doing the guitar cabinet. But, oh, here it goes. So I was looking for this thing. So I need the Princeton tone, and so it's this cabinets that we need, these 3 cabinets here. So we have Princeton with fat, fan print, and brown face. I don't know if something it is saying on AmpliTube for us to have an idea of what's that. I don't know. Yeah, they're not saying anything, just saying like Princeton, and that's it. If I go to a speaker, yeah, there is no speaker. Okay, I was just checking the AmpliTube, guys. Sorry, I know that you weren't seeing this, but it's just because I was checking to be really accurate as possible to show to you the same sound. So we go to cabinets, then we go. Let's use the first one. Let me see the other one. Okay, and the other one. Okay, doc. Let's go for. Let me see the doc with Jensen C10R 110. Okay, let's go with the first one, the normal one. So remember, I'm just gonna place the same mic as we used there, condenser 414 and the dynamic 57. Then we go for the volume. I cannot use, I think, the same volume. It's gonna be super loud. It was 7.5. Yeah. As you can see. We already you're already having like a really different like experience of volume 7.5 in one and 7.5 in the other. So let's keep this, let's keep doing. I'm just going to save this preset to not lose the progress and place Fender here for us to keep like going back and forth, you know what I mean? Like, because I want you guys to switch with me. So Princeton in 7.5 in quad Cortex. Unless I volume down my guitar, I can have like the same, let's say, volume as AmpliTube. However, let's be honest that it's not the same condition as AmpliTube. Look, volume all the way up. And if I give the humbuckers, it's gonna be louder. Crazy, right? Yeah, for sure. So let me just, here we go. Now we're going back to AmpliTube to really establish things in a good way. So let's go back. AmpliTube. Here. Open them. So we go here. Okay, we are on AmpliTube. And now things that will make a difference for us. So we volume up this thing here and place 0 dBs as was in quad Cortex. This one 0 dBs. We are going to create the same preset here and there. Okay, and then I can volume this down. Let's see if this 0 dB is going to be the same thing. Okay. Okay, now we are more fair. I can listen to the same thing. Good. So this is Princeton, AmpliTube. Okay, it was 7.5, 5, and of course the other things is 1, 1, 1, 1. Do not use because quad Cortex won't have that. It's way light, like bright, like that doesn't have the, let's say, the fuzzy sound of you volume that up. Yeah, so in terms of knobs in a currency, they are different. They sound really different. Okay, for me to have this sound of 75 volume, like the same as on my Cortex, I have to volume down my guitar. I keep trying to get into AmpliTube, but compared to Neural DSP, it just feels like it's lacking that extra something. Okay, the Neural DSP, you mean the, not the plugins, you mean the Cortex itself. Sorry for giving my ignorance. It's just to really understand to answer you right, like better. Because I have to be honest, then when I try one plugin for the past, when I used to use just AmpliTube before buying Cortex, I try, what was that? 𝗙𝗂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. I have to be honest, I did not like really dive into, but I went to some presets and I was like, I expect a bit more. It was the only plugin that I tried for Neural. Maybe because I did not like really give a lot of time like playing and dialing with the not preset, because presets of course you have to change for your guitar because it's not gonna sound the same as the guy that was creating. But I felt like I don't know, and when I played AmpliTube I felt more comfortable. It's taste, but I think it's because I could not have like a really good experience with many plugins in Neural as I could like AmpliTube. I use AmpliTube since I was 19 and I'm 27 now, so it's more than 6 years, 7 years using. Yeah, almost 8 years. Oh, I'm getting old. It's more than 8 years using AmpliTube, so I'm really familiar with this, how to really extract something good on that. And of course, so 8 years compared to Neural that I just used like for 1 hour. Of course, I wouldn't get something really cool compared to this, but Neural does stuff really good, you know. And when I got my Cortex, I tried to do some tones, and I was like, wow. When I just give the first strumming, I was like, poof, the latency, something that there is no way we can talk about it, because the latency between one another is different. The feel of the peak in the string, I'm gonna show you because we're gonna talk about this now, the difference between one another. So I'm just talking about this, like this Princeton tone itself, how this sounds in AmpliTube and this will sound in Cortex. So we were talking about this 7.5 here. In terms of microphones and those things, they are all in the mid. No, they are not even the, like, I think, let me see, I cannot see in my Cortex. Okay, but let's place them in the middle, just to have an idea of it. Just to really have an idea of it. Anyway, it sounds really cool for me, you know, like I really like the sounds of AmpliTube, and I really enjoy creating, crafting tones. Because it's funny, you know, like you go take that, you can see like those things coming, going, and you feel like really, I don't know, like video games, I mean, like whatever like you like to do and you feel like really happy. And this, I feel like in a playground, you know. It's like you go in a music shop and there's a lot of stuff that you can try for free. It's cool, I mean, it's really nice. But we can see that for volume, if you want to start like distorting like the valves of the amp itself, 7.5, I mean, I never had like a principal. Thank you so much for the rose. And I never like had like a Princeton, a real one, so I cannot say much about it like in the real amp. However, we are talking about Cortex and AmpliTube that I have here the experience, and I guess also in a real amp, if you are 7.5 volume, and we are talking about a valve amp, it should start really distorting the sound. Should. I think it should. And here it's 4 to start doing that. Even though I go 10, you know. Go lower. Look, we don't have that. It is nice. I like the sound. I'm not gonna lie, I like the sound, but at all does not sound like something that will have like the volume on 10. Sorry, but I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely doesn't sound at all something that was in volume 10. And if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure that it's the same thing. Nothing is, yeah, it is this. So now we're gonna go and jump to Cortex and have the experience on Cortex now, because we're gonna place everything on the middle and see how that goes. Okay, so here we are in Fender Cortex 7.5 here, and I'm not even using like anything, you know, like even equalization, nothing. I'm just going to push everything on the middle. The volume is low. Yeah, the volume of you mean the volume of AmpliTube? Oh, the AmpliTube?
Yeah.
Was still low. I can volume up that.
Try to add as a
No, I can't. Just I give the volume up on the AmpliTube itself.
I think could be better the audio.
I'll go back on the AmpliTube later, and then you let me know if it's low. So we are here on Cortex, and listen to this. It's unfair to say that this sounds bad than the other, because you are trying to use the same thing, like on the same buttons in the same like position. 7.5 with our Princeton Cortex. If I volume down my guitar, I can just use like if I stop volume up. You see, in this way. Because if I volume up, and I'm pretty sure this is really more close to the real amp, because it's 7.5 volume. Can you listen that it starts distorting like the sound, because it like kind of like simulate the power of the valves. And even though if I go on 10 as I went in the other one, we have a little bit more. But if I really, let's do like let's say a normal way to play it on 5. If I'm gonna stay like giving all this statement about my experience until now, like taking the guitar, playing, I'm talking about now the feeling of taking the guitar and playing and strumming. Cortex sounds organic. It really gives you the idea of playing a real amp, that you are not like a digital modeler, you know what I mean? So it gives you really the feeling like, if you close your eyes, it looks like, okay, I have Fender on my side, you know? When you play the notes, the strings, it sounds fat, organic, has body. I know that if I die, like, yeah, exactly, guy. Thank you, my friend, 𝗖𝗔𝗚𝗘97. Cortex is powerful. In this, like, when you play it, you sound that you are really strumming the string, and you feel that there is a string. The feed for me, that's crazy, you know, AmpliTube. I'm not saying that sounds bad. I'm talking about feeling now. You play, you have a good sound, but in terms of touching, feeling, it looks like it's digital, it's fake, it's unreal, you know. And when you are on Cortex, you can feel this. I wish you have like the experience as well to play and feel like, oh wow, yeah, that's true. You can, the way it's ring the string and pass in the headphones, the sound, it's crazy. It's crazy how it could give you like the feeling, like change your mood, like. Write in the comment what is your thoughts until now. Can you feel the difference? Can you listen to the difference? So until now I talk about feeling, and when I bought the Cortex, I was just playing presets. Some presets was not good because, as I was saying, preset is nice, guys, but it's not the same guitar that the guy created the preset. So you have to go and twin for your guitar to have, because for example this guitar here, it has more like tremble, brightness, 𝗙𝗵𝗄𝗆, so I have to go and change, etc, etc, etc. But straight away I took a reverb preset, a default one, and boom, play it. I was like, what? Because in my country, when I was living there, I had like what was the name? It's an orange valve. It's I think it calls Tiny Terror. Yeah, I love that. It's really cool. Amp, it's valve amp, and wow, I was like, aha, I'm feeling that again. So I also play in a Marshall, the real one, 800 JCM. Exactly, like the feeling when you are playing, like it's incredible. It gets close to that, you know. And I played also in a Black Star one. It's really good. The feeling evolve as well. And I remember the feeling of the organic thing and the touch. And when I got the core Cortex, I was like, oh, that's cool. Now we are talking about, because AmpliTube is cool and it does the job, a lot of things, but about the feeling is something that it doesn't touch at all. So this is Fender. Okay, let's talk about a bit more the tone now itself. If we just go a bit and twin a bit, like I would place a little bit over here. I like this thing here. I'll do something really fast for us, nothing, like now I'm going to do like a kind of like fast tone for us, just to have what we can extract in less than 5 minutes in each device. So I like to cut, because I don't want to work with this frequency, either this frequency. I like to go and work with the best of the guitar frequency. Okay, less bass a bit, and okay, I'm gonna give a bit of treble, and the volume on 4 point. Okay, I'm gonna leave like this, because once I'll go volume up, I can distort it, you know, and then you have this crunch. AmpliTube falls apart when it comes to high gain. Thank you. You kind of gave a spoiler of the second session. Congrats. I love your comment. Thank you, my friend. 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃. Exactly. Every time I create a high gain preset on AmpliTube, okay, it's cool, it's nice, but miss something. All my let's say backing tracks that I did using high gain, I was missing something. I was like, how? No, don't be sorry, don't be sorry. I'm just joking, my friend. Your comment is really value, and I love it. And that's what we need here. Share your thoughts. And I'm glad that we are in the same page, you know, that's what I mean, like we are exactly in the same page. We are talking about this, and so I'm not the only one that felt that. You do as well. You do feel the same as me. That when it comes to high gain, it looks like, what's going on here? Something is missing. What's that? And when I go the high frequency, the distortion things, I was like, yeah, especially when you go in the mix and play with drums and bass, the guitar sounds like, I don't know, digital, like, I don't know, like, it's not the same. It's not the same. We're going there. So what I was talking is, volume up, I will leave it for crunch, volume it down, clean. And to not end just like this, I will add one more thing for us to have an idea of how it goes. So I'm thinking about a reverb. I think I want simple one. I'm going with how. Now, as I said, it's a fast preset. Now, guys, you see the difference. It's like crazy. I'm not gonna even twin this. The high gain models do not have enough gain is one problem. The other is the cabs are not that good. Yeah, thank you for your comments, my friend. You are really right. Exactly that. They do not have that enough high gain, and you're right on that. And they cannot simulate the valves. That's the problem. When you have like a valve amp and you know how it really sounds when it gets like warm, the valves in store, you go in digital, you do maximum as you can. Like I spend sometimes 2 hours like trying to, because if you go too much, it starts distorting and gets so far from the valve sounds. So we have to go at the limit and then sometimes place a booster pedal. This is what I used to do with AmpliTube to get that, and it cannot distort it in a good way, because I know that it has to sound distorted, but we do not want like a bee in our ears giving the noise. So just to finish, look at that, look at that, look at that. Let me think of something. You see that? Like you volume up, you come the distortion, and boom, it really sounds like you have like a valve amp in your hands. I'm gonna save for now just to not lose the progress, and then you go back and we go to AmpliTube now. We're gonna do the same stuff, okay? We're gonna try to do our best with AmpliTube. Not our best, the same thing that we did here, like fast thing, do the best that we can. Just sounds good. And let's see, let me know if it's not low. Is it good now, the volume? If it's too much, if it's clippy, let me know. Okay, that's the way it was. We're going to give a bit less on this. For me, the treble has to be a bit less, maybe the bass a bit more. AmpliTube has a much flatter response. Yes, yes, friend. Exactly. Love the UI on AmpliTube. Just wish the sound was as good.
Interface.
Yeah. The interface on AmpliTube, it's crazy good. And imagine if Cortex releasing a new updated version and they release for us this. Oh, I would say to you guys that would definitely go to first place. So we are here creating our preset. So you saw here was the opposite what we were doing in Cortex. Cortex we volume down. Of course, I just volume a bit down here because otherwise you're gonna clip it, but it wasn't necessary because it's not distorting. But I have to go down with the treble, and go up with the bass because 𝗖𝗂. But in other way, I also can go and hold on, stop doing this. Can you come? Why you cannot come with me, my friend? Okay, you can, oh, because it's the other side. Just forget about what was happening here. I was trying to push this to the other side and I was like, why cannot come? I thought that was like, what's going on? Yeah. If you want a tip, 45. It's one of my best spot. I don't know if everyone likes as well, but 45 is good. How do you think the Helix compares sound-wise to the quad cortex? Guys, Helix, I'll be honest with you. Unfortunately, I'm gonna talk about the Helix Stadium, okay? Because if we're gonna talk about the previous Helix, I definitely go for quad cortex. But that comes the thing, because Helix Stadium, it's a great device, great unit in terms of technology. The screen, you're gonna have like the interface, spotless, great. You can like drag it, drag the button, and you can definitely have like kind of like patterns of presets on the screen. Depends. For example, imagine this is the amp itself. You just drag it down the circle, the button here, and you're gonna have like a different tones already set for you in the amp, the pedal, whatever, all the stuff in the Helix, and that's cool. That's cool. And it's really, like, I would say to you that it's more friendly, Helix Stadium, than Quad Cortex. I did a video about this, why I bought Quad Cortex instead of other units. Fractal, what was the name of the other? Fractal, 𝗏𝗏, Helix Stadium. There's one more. The name of that, oh my lord, it's really famous. 𝗏𝗏𝗀, thank you, love. The 𝗏𝗏𝗀, why I did not buy those. I really explained in detail, like what one unit has that the other doesn't, what in one unit is the pause and the other is cons, etc, etc. You can go in my profile later and watch that. I really explain why my last decision was I go for Quad Cortex. And in the last position, the decision that I not goes for Helix and I went to Quad Cortex, one is Quad Cortex, it's really powerful. Really powerful. You can play like 4 instruments with one unit. And I was thinking, okay, one guitar for me, one guitar for my wife, one microphone for me, one microphone for my wife. Bam, you can do like whole band there. Or one guitar, 2 guitars, 1 bass, 1 microphone, whatever. And if I'm not wrong, Helix Stadium, the XL, if I'm not wrong with the name, it cannot go all of like 4 units. It can go 4 units, 2 microphones as well. In 4, oh, like, nice thing. My wife just answered me. You can play 2 microphones and 2 guitars. Okay, cool. So you can do as well, but the difference is in price. So you pay $2,300. Actually, for me it's in euro. 2,300 euros, and I just pay 1,500 on Quad Cortex. So we are talking about 800 euros more doing the same stuff, okay? Even though Helix can do it now, so I apologize for my mistake. We are talking about 800 euros different. And now when it comes to tone, I would say that what I got really frustrated is that the Helix took all the library from the previous device, copy and paste, and bring to the Stadium. Okay, it's nice, you have a lot, but even though it's already sound, for my opinion, a bit less than Quad Cortex. However, they did Agora, that is absolutely crazy, but it has 10 Agora amps, if I'm not wrong, 11, 15 maximum. So 800 euros for 10, 15 new Agora amps, like, for now, for 800 plus 0, I was thinking, I'm not saying that this is bad unit. I would say to you that if I had the money, I'll definitely go, you know. And if I have also more money, I would have both, you know, like both units is great. But it's not about like which unit sounds better than the other, but which one does more what you need. And I need something that was smaller, powerful, that I can bring with me, you know. And 𝗧𝗂𝗂𝗃 Stadium, it's a bit larger, you know, and heavier. So if I want to just take my quad cortex here, I just place in my bag and go. And Stadium would be a bit hard with that, but okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's forget about heavy things. The sound, it's nice, but as I said, the capture thing of quad cortex is so powerful now, and you can capture everything. So it's okay. I think now maybe 𝗧𝗂𝗂𝗃 will do this in the future update of capturing things. I don't know if it's gonna be like the same as Camper, profiling, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cool, but for now, like Neural, it's a bit more, in my opinion, ahead in first place. And it's valid points. Thank you, friends. I hope I was really like clear for you, and it is what it is. Like if it was same price 𝗧𝗂𝗂𝗃 and quad cortex, then I would tell you I would be until now without buying anything, because I would be so confused. Because for the same price, boom, that's it. Both units is crazy, you know. But for 800 euros, I could not see value points in stage at the 𝗧𝗂𝗂𝗃 Stadium to make me feel comfortable to buy and invest 800 more euros on that. I could. Especially for something that we are not sure yet if it will come in this year or next year, the capturing things, or more Agora amps. I can't, like, it's gonna be 800 euros for how long for them to invest on more things, and then you realize that they go and release another device, you know. So for now, just for now, for this amount of price, quad cortex for sure. So this is what we have here. Cool, right? And then we go, I was talking about the tip. My tip is 45. I got this tip with a Brazilian YouTuber, 𝗙𝗂𝗃. He likes 45 degree as well. So here it's like 45, and you come the spot until where it goes good for you. For example, this is 45, 45, 45, something like that, you know, or 90 degrees. Yeah, I think it's 45. So look, the difference now is so much better. And now we're gonna add a reverb. I'll go for the hall as I did in the other way. Okay, let me see if I have to tune something here. And the other was like 30%, I think. Look. That's cool. Is it 30 or 30? Is it 30? So, good points on AmpliTube is that you can see everything that you are doing in imitating or replicating that if it was a real thing. So you see the image. So it really feels like you are playing a real unit. And look at this. Comments, thoughts, let me know what you think about it. What was the difference? Was it good? Was kind of like, did it makes you like happy with the sound or not? What do you think until now, guys? Like, I'll be honest with you. If I don't have the money to buy the Cortex, as I did in the past, I would be really happy with the AmpliTube, and I was. Like, it's incredible. $100, like $100 or euro, because I bought it with like the promo to have the AmpliTube Max, so we have everything. For 96, I think it was $100. Like, let's say, it's cool. It's cool. Like, of course, you have the money. Go for Cortex. You definitely would be happier, you know, because it's a unit that will bring you what it has in the value. 1600, of course, you will have much more power in your hands. But so it was a simple preset until now. Simple preset for both. Just amp, little bit of twin, reverb. That's it. However, now comes pros and cons. Let's talk about the difference then, okay? It's not starting the way it was starting the other in We Are on 7 volume. And it's brighter, way brighter than the Cortex. And let me be honest, Cortex is brighter. And here it was brighter. Okay, was brighter and did not start as should start. Now comes one thing that it drives me crazy. I don't know if in clean sound maybe we're gonna realize it, but in distorted sounds, high gains like amp, we listen more, is this thing. I hope you are hearing the same as me, like a pop, kind of like, how can I say, kind of like a digital pop, robotic, how can I describe this sound? It does not sound at all like a string ringing. You know, if you grab like a real amp and you do this, definitely will not sound this. This okay, it's okay. But this, like what? And don't think that this is because of reverb or whatever thing. This, even without the reverb, it's gonna do this pop. Like, and it's not clipping, okay? It's not clipping. Because I'm seeing here the output. You can see from there as well. Like here, look. It's not clipping. So remember what I said in the beginning, the feeling, the organic sound, this type of thing. So it starts here. It has small details that you start realizing, oh, okay, now makes difference between plugin and modelers. In small details, so you see like pack, it's like popcorn, you know? And let's go to Cortex. Are you listening? I hope you are. I'm doing the same movement. That's the sound of a string ringing. There's no popping, like a pop, 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 pop. Like, it looks like clipping. Like, it's literally like clipping without clipping. Like, shouldn't clip, the volume is okay, and it was clipping. Kind of like, I can say clipping, because the sound is kind of the same, like the pop, pop, pop. And here, I don't remember. Should not get the fuzzy. There's like a lot of difference when you start really thinking about small details and bringing in a high pro level to say, does it sit in the same table of the high profile, high device profiles levels? Yeah, and then it start being like, okay, yeah, I don't think so, because this and that, you know. So, and also there's one thing that I feel a lot, talks about the feeling, organic and sound of the peak, that I don't know how they're gonna call this in English, but kind of it's sound of you kind of feel like when you are picking, kind of like the bite, like it's not the harmonic pitch. You kind of feel that the pick does a different sound, different noise, but a good noise. You know what I mean? So you really feel. In my language, they used to say that it looks like kind of like a bite. You are biting, like gritting your teeth, like with a distortion. And super cool. And it's not about the harmonic pitch, like not this one. It's just the sound of the pick. So write in the comments, guys. Where are you guys? Write in the comments. How was the experience until now? And let's now just finish with, let's say, a bit of Can be. What can we take? Write in the comments. What can we take? I'm gonna show to you here what I can take from this thing here. Write in the comments. I'm waiting your comments, guys, for us to keep going. Your participation was really cool, everyone, because I want to know if you are in the same page as me, if you got something different than I was thinking, because it's really cool sharing, you know. So this is the doc that I said to you. Now we are on guitar amps, as it's saying here. There's just one thing that I have to be really honest with you guys. I don't know, like I listen people in YouTube doing comparison of 𝗙𝗂𝗵 and Cortex, Helix, whatever, all the modelers. Okay, in terms of that, I'm gonna say to you that because since I used to play a lot with the 𝗙𝗂𝗵, I really have like the sound in mind, like how it sounds. The only modeler for me that really got close to this one here, the 𝗙𝗂𝗵, was Fractal. Okay, was Fractal. The rest of them, I would say too, that is close, but it's still, it needs a bit more. So I don't know why. I don't know if it was because I was really like, you know, like a platonic love with 𝗙𝗂𝗵, the first valve amp that you play in your life, and then you think like, okay, that's the best one ever. That things of platonic things, the platonic love. I kind of like don't feel the same when I'm playing with this in modern Cortex, whatever, AmpliTube. I don't feel the same. I don't know. I still need to play again in real, like a real amp, to see if, okay, that's the sound that was just my platonic love. But I still, when I play, I was like, okay, that was not the sound that I used to sound when I was playing with a 𝗙𝗂𝗵. But at least people, when showing in YouTube comparison, I still feel like, okay, it needs a bit more. I think I go with this guy here, you know? What do you think, guys? Write in the comment. Do you want to go as well with Mesa Boogie, do a rectifier? I think it's going to be cool for us with this. Gonna work with a rectifier. There's a lot of good PV, it's nice as well. Showdown, it's nice as well. But I think I'll go with rectifier. So we have everything here of high watt, etc. Wait, hold on. Let me say one thing before. I'm definitely like in love with Kraken. Guys, what a amp. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have this, I think, in AmpliTube. I'm almost sure that we don't have this, so I cannot use it, but I have to be honest. What a amp. That sounds so cool. I can play later for you if you want, but let's go with rectifier. We go with rectifier, and then we can use let me just show to you. Look, the overdrive as well, we have it here. I'm thinking about go to the rectifier plus the Ibanez TS or the Centaur, but I'll go with this one because this one is more like a pedal clone in Tone X instead of AmpliTube. So to be fair, I'll go with this one. So we decided, and let's start going with Cortex. Is to finish the live, okay, guys? So let's go together. I'm just checking now one extra thing, because we want the guitar cabinets of the rectifier. Here I found it. Mesa rectifier. It costs 212. Okay. So just to be aware which one I have to use. So here it goes. You see? Look at that. How am I supposed to know? This crazy thing here. Until I get used with the name, it drives me crazy. Forgive for my ignorance. It calls 𝗏 dual channel 3. Oh, this one. Okay. Just let me do one thing here because we need this guy. Oh wait, hold on. It callbacks. Okay, so it was. I will decide if it's gonna be the modern, raw, vintage, etc. I just need to take this and go with the rectal here, rectifier. This one sounds cool. This one sounds cool. And I will twin this. Super cool. And oh, and definitely I will work with this just to cut the frequency that we don't want. I love it. I love it. I just want a bit more volume. For now, it's okay. For now, it's okay. It's just a simple one. You're not gonna do a lot of stuff. It's just gain volume there. And the same stuff here. Place in that position. Find something cool. Let's see now if we place the overdrive pedal before it. Where is that green? Yeah. That's the tone. That's it. I'm gonna save it for now. I'm not gonna do anything else. Simple thing. And let's jump to AmpliTube. So that's the last comparison for us to finish the live. We're going to go here. Open it here. Clean, crunch, high gain, dual rectifier. Look at that, so cool. Like you can see it, you know, like that's super nice. But there's one thing, I used the rectifier to 12. Let me see if I can go like this. I think it's gonna be cool. Yeah, Mesa Boogie. Yeah, that's one, that's one, that's one. That's it. Yes, friend. That was super loud. Forgive me. Was it loud for you? Because for me it was extraordinary loud. I almost fall. The wow, boy. Come on. That scared me like a hell. Like, come on. That was too much. Wow. I was definitely not waiting for that. What? That's super cool. Nice. Yeah, that's it. We don't need we don't need anything more than this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be deaf. Okay, let's just find a spot for them. Oh, they are in the right spot already. Okay. The gain is on 6, the master is on 2, the presence is on 6, I live in 5, the bass, the mid, the treble, let me see. That's what we need. That's what we need. 4.4. Let me see if it's over here. Is it clipping? No, it's not. So, and then we need this guy here. Just on 5. As you can listen, it's already crazy. The noise, but no noise gate for both. Hey, living Grimemo, the perfect sound. Yes, look at this. not drop D, so I cannot play, but it's insane. We can give more overdrive maybe in less level. I have to be honest, that's been a while that I don't play this amp here, and I'm definitely like surprised how good it is. And surpass, overpass, ultrapass my expectation, you know? And super cool, guys. Write the comment. Did you like this preset here? I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna change it for Quad Cortex. I know it says Fender, but it's not Fender. So. It's a bit more of the way I would like it. but it's still good. Thank you, 𝗙𝗂𝗶𝗁𝗏. The Master of Puppets sound great. Yeah, I have to be honest that I know that you are sounding, you are listening to the noise because we are not using noise gates here. Sorry. Why I was playing like Avenged and Metallica like hymns, it's because they use Mesa Boogie. So that's one of the things. Because I have the sound of Mesa Boogie really thinking of them, and I know when it's like better sounding close like that or don't. So that's why I was trying to make it sound close to that. Yeah, I would say like I like the way AmpliTube sounded at that time, but in terms of the quality of the distortion, the organic sound of the distortion, how the high frequency sound, I still stay with it. And also when it comes with the reverb and the pedal, I think it's way better. Let's say we can switch back to that. I'm going so far as coming back. Here and then here. So, of course, we are not doing the same position of the, but feel it. I'll be honest that for me it's a bit too much here, but maybe I will leave it here. I'll remove this. Let's go a bit more to see. I clip it, so level. I can clip it again, so yeah, I think we have to go back a bit. I clip it. Maybe I can go just because I changed for humbuckers. That's why. We can all go down with the output. That's fair enough. Okay, good. Yeah, like, guys, I'll be honest with you. It sounds like you can have a really good sound with this, for sure. The point as we conclude now is it's real, like there is a difference between 100, let's conclude this looking at my face. And okie dokie. So the difference between AmpliTube, just to conclude and finish this, is the difference between one and the other unit. It's, of course, the first thing is the price. It's obvious, like we are talking about 7 times more, but 7 times more greater in different aspects. Let's say that makes 17.
You said 7.
It's 7. No, it's 17.
You said 7.
I said 7. Oh, it's 17. My rifles just correct me. It's 17 times more than AmpliTube. And okay, it's 17 times like more, way better in different specs. It's smaller, but it's good. You can play like 4 instruments. You have the power of the 4 core. You can do like a really capturing things. Of course, I'm just making valuable like the 17 grand, and the capturing of the stuff that you can do, the organic sound when you are doing it, like it's really feel like you are playing with the real amp. The sound of the peak, when you change the peak, it's always also make difference, the feeling, the vibe. Let me see what else. The tone, it's really more way closer to the original amps. The distortion amps, when it comes, we see a difference between the high frequency when AmpliTube comes. For example, what I notice is, I'll have to be honest, when I got the Cortex for the first time, I was trying to crafting my tone, and a single movement, like let's say you change 6 to 6.3, there is a huge difference, you know. If you are talking about like it's 0.1, 0.3, 0.5 things that you twin, makes difference, like a lot. And I noticed that in AmpliTube you have to do a bit more on that. So this is one thing. For you to have like a better sound in AmpliTube, you will spend a little bit more time on that, and definitely you not like really have the sounds of the valve amp as we have in the modular itself. It's still good, but it's not close as the modular itself, like the real modular. The sound of the modular makes more real, what I mean. What I like in AmpliTube is it is fun for you to craft the tone. So you have the image of that. You can do a lot of things, crazy things like dual amp, 3 amp, amp, like you can place like the racks here, there, and twin like a lot of things. You can change the speaker and do a lot of stuff. I know that mainly you're gonna do the same with Cortex as well, but I mean, I'm talking about the good things of the AmpliTube. It's it's a cheap thing, so I can say that's kind of like one of the best plugins on the market, you know, like for 100 euros, and I have, I don't know, like how many amps we have in AmpliTube. It's a lot. Let me listen to this guy, my friend. I think Neural is more insta play, and AmpliTube is more difficult to get a great sound, but it do the work. Ping, let's ping that comment. It's true, my friend Francisco. Exactly. It's more insta play. You just plug it, turn it on, and bam, it's ready there. You just have to play. That's true, that's true. And AmpliTube, you have to spend a little bit more time to have like a little bit better tone. That's not gonna like really match 100% with Neural, but it's funnier, even though like for you to spend 1 hour crafting. I mean, for me it's funnier, like you are seeing those amps, those type of things. It's cool. I'll release like a video, like a short video for Instagram, this type of things, showing one amp, but we're gonna do black and white test, you know, like blind test, for people to see if they can get it right. Like I would like dedicate time, really proper time, not doing like this way, because this is the reality, okay? This is the reality. Take the device, the Unity, and spend 10 minutes in both, and bam, and see what we have in hands. And for 17 grand, 1700 grand, you have what you have in hands, and for 100, you have it there. So probably I will have to spend 1 hour, 2 hours on that, like tween, equalizing, going up and down, listening here, listen that, going back and forth. But I will do like a good job, and I will post for us to have an idea of which one sounds better, which one sounds good for your ears. I will show you one last thing, because this is one of the presets that I have to finish. It's fast guys, 5 minutes. Because then you see like one of my presets, old presets that I used to have. Oh wait, hold on. It's here. Okay, so this is one of my triple rectifier. This beast here has everything, like the equalizer, the noise gate, the compressor, the booster, the pedal. Let's listen a bit. So the booster. In this one, of course, I did not spend 1 hour and a half, but this one I spent a good time. Listen it. And if I'm not wrong, maybe I did this on live. Booster and overdrive. So you see, like, spend a good time. Nice chain, dude. Sounds very 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗍𝗏 tone. Guys, if you have like AmpliTube, if you wanted this preset, just go on ToneNet here. Type, I think it's 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗍𝗏, and I let it free for you guys, this preset, so you can have it. Just give a like on that, like on the YouTube channel, subscribe, give a like on the the live, and I'll be really happy. And please record a video using this preset. Tag me on Instagram. And yeah, that's really Metallica sounds, like definitely. It's definitely like Metallica song, and it's incredible sound. I was just showing to you guys because it's one of my presets that I spend a bit time on that, just going back and forth and diving. So as we were saying, concluding, if you really spend a time on that, you will definitely find a good preset on AmpliTube as well. You will really do a good job, etc. But once you play with different stuff that are expensive, you notice that miss a bit. And to finish, the last one, it's two things. First one, if you did not watch the live on Saturday, it is on my YouTube channel. You can watch. I was talking about how I finish with and how I create this preset, this thing here. This preset is wild, okay? It's 𝗚𝗏𝗃, oh, hold on, sorry, pardon me. It's a Bogner with Marshall TM45, and in the scene B, you're gonna have only the Bogner. Look at the sound now, guys. Look at the sound now. In the scene C, you're gonna have just the Marshall. One clean, one more crunch, and then you'll go in scene A, you're gonna have both. If you guys like it and you want this preset, I can give to you on Cortex. I will create a profile, just write in the comments. And then last but not the least, for those that was waiting this time, yes, if you wrote in the comments or if you thought that the preset that I was using when I started live was Cortex, you are definitely right. Woo! Was Cortex, guy. The humbucker. We have like two types of delay, two types of reverb, modulation. It's a mesa. This is the 𝗪𝗋𝗀𝗁 channel 3 plus the green 𝗪𝗂𝗶𝗱𝗃. It's really cool, right? So let me just mute this. Well, guys, thank you so much for today. The live was really cool. I really like people that was here, giving this really time and precious time to spend with me and comment. That's really nice and helpful for us. I really like to talk, discuss, chat, talk about tone, because we have to help each other in this environment, let's say. Because it's cool, we can learn with each other, and I hope this was really fun and helpful. And the final thoughts and decision is, if you don't want to spend something really expensive in something, don't spend that on Qual Cortex. Go for something cheap. Just go with AmpliTube if you do not want something really expensive. But if you have the dream, the wish, yeah, go for it. Qual Cortex is the dream, and will do the job, will be really valuable. After 1 month, 1 month and a half maybe, I'm really happy with my Qual Cortex. I'm definitely not regretting buying it. I regret to not buy it before, because as I was writing the comments in the video about my decision, it took me like 1 year to decide which model I would buy. If it was Fractal, Kemper, etc. You can watch the video, it is in my profile. And I was really like, which unit should I buy, etc, etc. I was always buying Fractal, and I explained there why I did not took a Fractal. And maybe people are asking, oh, after you playing it, are you feeling like it was not worth buying it? And I have to say to you, like, was worth paying it. Like I pay like 1,555 euros, and it's way worth. Qual Cortex does the job, it's good. Thank you so much, Francisco, for your participation. I hope you subscribe in our channel, because we're gonna have more live. Okay, we're gonna do lives on Saturday and during the week as well. Please follow me on Instagram, because I used to post there when I start going on live. I have 2 YouTube channels, one just for backing track that calls 𝗏𝗡𝗋 backing track, just for you to jam and improvise and soloing. This one is more for us. I also post some backing tracks here, but this one is more for us to discuss about units, learn theory, etc. And there one more things, guys, for you guys to know that I have. Let me just change this. I have released recently 4 more courses for those that would like to establish a good routine for 2026 and dive a little bit more in theory or only in practice. There's volume 1, 2, and 3 that are about theory, the beginners to the advanced one. My wife is going to drop the link for you to check about the course. This course is really cool, because you're not gonna only buy the course and you have all the year, all the life for you to watch the classes, but also to discuss with me. I would try to help you and give you assistance on your progress. So it will be really something that will help you and add in your routine, in your knowledge, because there you start demystify subject that maybe you think that is really hard to understand, but it's not. It's just a way that you can learn different. In the course, I explain in a different way how you should understand this subject: pentatonic, pentablues, pentamixolydian, pentaminor, major, or Greek modes, arpeggios, chords, tetrads, sextation, triads, open triads, closed triads. There's so much things there that it's really good, and the price is marvelous. Okay, and because you are having like a lot of hours in course, it's not something that I did just like 3 minutes of class, 4 minutes, 5 minutes of class. No, it's like sometimes it's 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Of course, with breaking down for you to not get tired. So really well explained in 15, but you have one subject but discussed in hours, you know, like for you really to demystify all the tools that you need, PDFs, backing tracks, all the things that you need, the materials are provided that, okay? And after so everything for the course is there and you have everything. And also after you become my student, you also have 50% discount on my ebook where I released last year. They are an ebook theory, really like more deep dive in theory that has a book theory and also their exercise practice, putting practice everything about the theory. So you will have like 90 to 100 pages just with exercise in those ebooks. It's really good. So after you become like a student, you have the discount of that for you to have it. And for sure, private lessons as well. So you can have like private lessons schedule, because the most important thing is that you are improving your skills, okay? So for those that take the guitar, for those that take the guitar and feel that like you cannot connect the whole fretboard or play in different tones, keys, no worries, because the 𝗙𝗂𝗘 system, the World 𝗙𝗂𝗘 system, this is the course that I did. It's taking a simple subject and implement a lot of subjects like advanced in that, making something that is really, let's say, complex easier for you to understand. So when you are talking about like, oh, how can I do Greek modes? How can I understand Greek modes? How can I be able to see the fretboard and change, like I'm playing Lydian, I want to play Mixolydian. How can I be able to switch? But using the World 𝗙𝗘 system, my course, you'll be able to play in 12 keys, all the Greek modes that you want. You would be able to arpeggiate these chords, like those chords, tetrads, extension. So the World 𝗙𝗘 system will be something that will help you to make connection. You have like a solid base for you to understand how you will be ready for situations in your life while you're playing, jamming or gigging with bands, you know. So you have in a situation you want to improvise, how you should do, you would be ready for that. You really become like a real musician with a solid base. So if you have questions regarding this, please let me know. Just reach out for me on my Instagram, TikTok, email, that will be also here in the description, in the bio. Just let me know. Click the link in the subscription. Also give it a like, subscribe in our channel, because there's much more fun stuff to come. And one more good and important thing before I say bye, okay? And it will come in a second, but God bless you, and I'll see you in the next live. If you did not establish your routine in terms of study, here goes a link that it is in the bio about my new course. I released 3 volumes, okay, that will help you to master the fretboard from the beginning to the advanced level, where you will connect the dots. Things that was just a separate subject, now you will be able to navigate across the whole neck in all the 12 keys in an easy way. So if you are interested to start your ear good, click in the link.
Thank you. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏